to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people, lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com, and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the Aragonite, reading number 2 with the Amazonite, reading number 3 with the Epidote, reading number 4 with the Tiger's Eye, and reading number 5 with the Smoky Quartz. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the Aragonite. Your first message of the reading is to release your emotional baggage. So anything you're carrying with you from the past that doesn't serve you in the present and isn't for your future, maybe it's time to let it go. So do some looking inward and see if that resonates with you. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's do one more. There we go. All right, we'll get this to hold the cards. Now let's see. Okay, so we start with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords talks about an ending. It's an over and done, the door is shut, can sometimes even leave you betrayed style ending. Next, we see the Chariot. The Chariot talks about moving forward through your strength, your determination, your drive. However, in this particular deck, notice there's no movement here. They are facing away from each other. They are not moving forward. So there may be a blockage keeping you from moving forward. Now, the Eight of Cups comes out next. It talks about the ending. It says whatever ended, it's ending to bring in better energy. So something better is coming after the ending. Next, we see the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords can talk about heartbreak. Some of you may be coming out of a bad breakup right now. But the Three of Swords talks about heartbreak. Topping everything off, we have the Tower. The Tower talks about change, significant change, things being broken down to be rebuilt new. Okay, so looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty clear no to whatever you asked tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see here. Temperance, that talks about balance, balancing passion and emotion. This is a significant balance that's really needed in life for life to grow. Seven of Coins, that talks about being patient, waiting for your abundance to come in, waiting for situations to mature. The Four of Swords talks about rest, taking some time, taking care of you, getting some rest. And the King of Coins, that talks about significant abundance coming in. It can also represent a person. If it represents a person, it could be you or someone you're dealing with. This person wants to be the person for you, or you want to be the person for others. The person that, you know, people come to when they have issues, or when they're happy, or when they're sad, or whatever. This person, whoever's represented by the King of Coins here, wants to be the person that takes care of the situation. Now let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 1, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. You get let go. Yeah, no, that is for sure. For those of you that are coming out of a difficult breakup, a difficult ending of a relationship, release that emotional baggage. Let go. Not just those who have just had a breakup. There's others of you that have things that you need to let go, that you need to release, but definitely specifically those who have just had a breakup. It's time to let go, because good things are going to come in as soon as you release that stuck energy. Now, let's see Moonology for the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords tells you to take some time, get some rest, make sure you're taking care of you. Take time to breathe out. Absolutely. It is time for you to give yourself a little bit of a break. Whether you take, you know, a weekend and go relax somewhere, or just, you know, whatever you can do to give yourself a break. You need to give yourself a break. Take some time, you know, do some deep breathing. This situation has been difficult and you've got things you got to release, but once you do, it's going to improve. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon. We're going to look at the Seven of Coins. What is there to add to the Seven of Coins here? Wisdom. Okay. So the Seven of Coins is about letting situations mature before you receive your abundance specifically. But it could be just speaking about whatever you're asking about, letting that situation mature, grow, so that you can reap what you'd like from the situation, so that you get back the energy you're desiring. Wisdom is knowledge through experience. Again, with the wisdom card here, it's saying give this some time. Whatever situation you're dealing with, you need to give it some time. Let things kind of mellow. Give the universe some time to work and act here. Now, Temperance. Ooh, abundance. Okay. So balance coming in and abundance clarifying it. This is saying an abundance of balance. Balance here, like the blue cup is emotions, the red cup is passion. This is saying have a balance of both of those, and just general balance in your life. Abundance comes in through a nice, healthy balance, an abundance of what you desire. Now, let's see this King of Coins with spell casting. What is there to add to this King of Coins over here? Life purpose. Okay, so whether this represents you or someone in your realm, or someone that's going to be coming into your realm, life purpose is tied into this in some way. There is a clear desire to be the person that takes care of situations in the King of Coins. That is part of their life purpose. So if that represents your energy, that's part of your life purpose. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you wanting to be the one that takes care of others. That's a beautiful energy. Now, let's see the Transparent Tarot. Blessings. All right, so the answer to your question is no. And whether or not you are happy about the answer being no, it is no, because it is a blessing. It's bringing blessings into your realm. So the answer is no, and blessings are tied into that answer in some way. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the Amazonites. Your first message of the reading is to loosen your grip. So whatever it is you're hanging on to so tightly, it's time to give that just a little bit of room to breathe. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. That's good. All right, we'll get this to hold the cards. Here we go. We start with the World. The World talks about completion. It can be completing a karmic cycle. It's completing something that's important to you, though. It is a positive completion. The World is a wonderful energy coming to completion. Next, we see the Emperor. The Emperor talks about you being in charge of your life, your realm, making those decisions that lead you down the path you desire to go down. Next, we see the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands can say you may be making a sacrifice somewhere that is unnecessary, some kind of sacrifice that does not need to be made. So if you feel like you're sacrificing, really look into it. Make sure that it's a necessary thing. Now, the Priestess comes out next. That talks about your intuition. It says your intuition is on point and you should trust your gut instincts. And then topping everything off, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about unity. It says that there's good news on the horizon. It can also represent travel sometimes. All right, so this looks like a yes to whatever you're asking tarot. You are in charge of your yes, though, because there are decisions you have to make that will guide you down the path you want to go down. But the answer to your question does appear to be yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we got the Chariot moving forward through your strength, your determination. We got the Fool, a new beginning that you may be walking into without necessarily really looking at how it's going to go, just kind of jumping in, but it is a significant beginning. The Magician. Wow, you guys have all major arcana so far in your situations. This is a real transformative, real significant period in your life, in your existence right now. The Magician says you can manifest whatever it is you want into your realm. You are a major manifester. And then the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords can talk about hanging on to things too tightly. We started with loosen your grip, so that's probably how that resonates. It also has the possibility of saying that something may be going on in the background that's not disclosed. Somebody may not be being completely honest with you. But I really feel like here it's probably hanging on too tightly because we did start with loosen your grip. Now let's get Oracle for everything. See where the Oracle takes us. Angels for group number 2, whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude. All right, absolutely. Gratitude is very important. Make sure that gratitude for everything you have, everything you appreciate is part of your every single day. Gratitude, very important in drawing in what you desire, in manifesting your desires into your life. Now, let's see the Seven of Swords. What is there to add to the Seven of Swords here? Because I kind of feel like it's telling you to not hang on so tight. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't hang on to the past. Whatever is in the past, let it be in the past and let it go. Your future is out in front of you. Now, let's take a look at Queen of the Moon. I want to see the Chariot. Sometimes with this particular deck, the Chariot can also include there being some sort of blockage, normally like a mental blockage, because the horses are kind of not behaving in their drive forward. They're kind of going their own separate ways. So there may be a blockage kind of blocking your energy moving forward, but we'll see with the Oracle for the Chariot. Self-reflection, yeah. Okay, so maybe go inward, deal with the emotional situations you may be dealing with. This self-reflection card, see how the water is up to her like shoulders and in the mirror, and then she's just standing on a book. Like, she's fine in the real world, but when you look in the mirror, she's got all this water. Water talks about emotion. There may be something emotional that you're hanging on to that's keeping you from moving forward. So do some self-reflection, go inward for some meditation. Make sure you're okay on the emotional level as you move forward and step into your new beginning. Let's see the Fool with this deck as well. Focus. Once you make this new beginning, make it your focus. Put your focus on whatever it is you're starting. And yeah, this is saying you kind of jump in with all of your energy and make sure that this has got the focus of, you know, the main bulk of your energy, whatever it is you're starting here. Now, let's see the Magician. So hang on, that didn't shuffle right. Let's try that again. Okay, for the Magician. For group number 2, please. Thank you, thank you. Friendship. Okay, so friendship talks about your connection to the other souls in your realm. You are manifesting things into your life that include friendship. You've got a couple of situations talking about unity. So some of you may be talking about friendship, you know, bringing those friendship connections into your realm, or this is telling you to make sure you pay attention to those connections because they're very important in your life. You are manifesting things that may have an effect on you that your friends are going to want to be there for. Now, let's see the Transparent Tarot. Strength. Okay, so the answer was yes to whatever you asked, and your strength plays a part in it. So your strength is going to be there for you as you step into whatever it is you're talking to tarot about. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the Epidote. Your first message of the reading is to go deeper. So whatever it is you're asking tarot about, or some situation in your life, at the very least, you need to dig just a little bit deeper, kind of see what's beneath the surface. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here once more. There we go. All right, we'll get this to hold the cards for us. Okay. So we start with the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups talks about celebrating, spending time with friends, having things to celebrate. Next, we see the High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about following your intuition, paying attention to your intuition. Your intuition's not going to lead you wrong. Next, we see the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands talks about marriage, commitment, doors opening, opportunity. Okay, so we're going to stop there. This looks like a very solid yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see here. You got the 6 of Cups talking about reconnecting with your childhood or looking back, seeing how far you've come, seeing all your growth. Next, we see the 8 of Swords. So there is some stuck energy you guys are dealing with. We'll get Oracle, see how you step out of it. The Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about marriage. So you have the Four of Wands, which is the more fun side of getting married. It's like, hey, let's run off and get married. And the Hierophant's like, hey, let's sign you a marriage agreement and, you know, get married and make these foundational changes. So it's the more foundational, structured side of getting married. But you do have two marriage cards here. So a lot of you may be approaching that level of commitment with something or someone. Now, the Hierophant doesn't have to represent marriage. It can also be going back to school to change your career. It can be finding a set of beliefs that resonate with your soul. There are foundational changes happening when you see the Hierophant, though. And then the Knight of Wands, that's about falling in love. That's like whirlwind romance, emotion meets passion, and they just sweep you off your feet. So that is a very overwhelming energy you got there. Now, let's see Oracle for everything. Let's see Angel Oracle first. Angels for group number 3, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Generosity. The universe pouring its generosity out for you. You being reminded to also be generous with others in turn. Now, let's start with the 8 of Swords and just get that out of the way. So, out of Moonology, what is there to add to this 8 of Swords, please? A time to give rather than take. So wherever you're dealing with really stuck energy, it's a time to give of yourself freely. Don't hold back. Let your energy flow into the situation, and that will probably remove whatever blockage there is that's kind of keeping you stuck. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon. We're going to start with that 6 of Cups. What is there to add to the 6 of Cups here, please? Ooh, a new beginning. So you look back, you recognize your growth, you appreciate your growth, and you step into a new beginning. This could also be you reconnecting to someone from your past, and that being this new beginning where you're making this commitment. So take it however it resonates for you, but there's a new beginning that has something to do with reflection or reconnecting to your past. And let's also see the Knight of Wands with regards to the whirlwind hunger. All right, so there is a desire for this whirlwind feeling. Do not let this desire overcome you as you go through your situations. You will experience what it is you're meant to experience. And this hunger that is kind of raging for the falling in love feeling, that hunger can actually push that further out. It can work as some form of blockage. So instead of letting the desire overwhelm you, know that you're going to step into things in your life, in your near future, that have you in that falling in love energy. Whether you're falling in love with a creative passion or a person, you're going to be experiencing that. So don't let the hunger overwhelm you and kind of push it away. Now, let's see the spellcasting oracle for the Hierophant. What is there for the Hierophant, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Forgiveness. Okay. So as you make these foundational changes, forgiveness is going to be important. Whether this forgiveness is for yourself or someone else, forgiveness sets you free. It says you're not going to use any more of your energy on that situation from the past. So wherever forgiveness is needed as you're making foundational changes in your life, make sure you give that forgiveness to yourself, excuse me, or others if it's necessary. All right. So the answer was a solid yes to whatever your question was, and that's clarified by happiness. Your happiness tied into that in some way. So the answer is yes, and it is for your happiness. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the tiger's eye. Your first message of the reading is to overcome your fears. So whatever it is that you're frightened of, you may need to take some time, kind of work on overcoming that energy, because good things are out in front of you. And it would be more peaceful to anticipate the good than to fear what could go wrong. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, let's see. We start with the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands can talk about marriage, commitment, doors opening, opportunities. Next, we see the Empress. The Empress talks about foundational energy, laying strong foundations. It can also represent motherhood. Next, we see the 10 of Cups. Excuse me. The 10 of Cups has a positive home life reference, says that there's peace at home. It can even talk about a new home move. Next, we see the Ace of Cups. That is a new beginning that is emotionally fulfilling. Next, we see the Star. That is beautiful healing energy and a gift from the divine. And topping it all off, we have the Wheel, which is luck and fate guiding you forward. It can also talk about healing. So you got a couple of healing cards in there. This looks like a very positive, very solid yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. Knight of Cups, that is a proposal of some kind. That can be romantic, taking things to the next level. Doesn't have to be like, let's sign a marriage certificate, but taking things to the next level. It could be getting married for sure. It can also represent a proposal at work, so an opportunity to step forward. King of Cups, that is true selfless love. That can represent you or someone you're dealing with or asking about. There's a lot of genuine love there. 10 of Wands, so you guys dealing with some overwhelming situations. Seems like you guys may be going through a transition here. We'll get Oracle to see how you deal with it. And the 5 of Swords, some worry going on. Whatever it is you're worrying about, whatever it is you fear may happen in the future, that energy is not going to prevent or change what's going to happen. So it just kind of messes with the present. But we'll get Oracle to see how maybe you step out of that. Now, let's see the Angel deck. Angels, for group number 4, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, step into the light. That is your inner light, the light of positivity, the light of growth. It's time to focus on stepping into that light. Now, let's start with the 5 of Swords. What is there to assist or help them step out of the worry that they're dealing with in their situations, please? Be bold and make the first move. So whatever it is you're worried about, instead of worrying about what's going to happen, maybe it's time for you to be bold. Make that first move. Kind of jump into whatever's going to happen and deal with it. Make that first move as your guidance. So hopefully that'll clear up whatever it is you're worrying about. Now, the 10 of Wands, that is the overwhelming situation. Surrender to the divine. So whatever you are dealing with that makes you feel overwhelmed, it's time to kind of surrender that energy to the divine, give it to the universe, and kind of just let go of it and see where it takes you. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon. We're going to look at the King of Cups here. That's true, genuine, selfless love. Discernment. Okay. So love is not necessarily blind, although she does have clouds covering her eyes. It's led by your gut. Don't don't throw your discernment out because there's genuine love. Love and discernment can work together for a real pure love energy. So whatever this is, you're being asked to trust your gut, not necessarily your thought process, your intuition. Your intuition knows something about this love situation that you need to trust. Now, the Knight of Cups, the proposal, protection. All right, so in this proposal, there is a wonderful protection for you. You do not have to worry in this, whatever that proposal represents for you. Now, let's see the transparent tarot with spell casting. The answer was a solid yes to whatever you asked. And there is confidence to it. So step forward. This is a very solid yes, and there is confidence coming out to clarify it. So step forward with confidence into whatever you're asking about because it looks like it's meant for you. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the smoky quartz. Your first message of the reading is to let it go. Whatever doesn't serve you, it's time to let it go. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. Looks like we start with the World. The World talks about completion. This is completion of something you desire. It is a significant completion in your realm. Can also talk about completing a karmic cycle. Next, we see the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles talks about giving and receiving, normally something material in nature. Next, we see the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles talks about an opportunity that's further out in front of you. So not right in front of you, a little further in the future, but there is a significant opportunity of a material nature. Next, we see the Hanging Man, the Hanged One. The Hanged One in this instance is a chrysalis, so this talks about a transformative period for you, but it can also signify some delays or the need for a different perspective. And then topping everything off, we have the Sun. The Sun takes any negativity out of anything that it touches, so that Hanging Man is probably simply delays. There's probably just something that's delayed, especially with the Knight of Pentacles talking about things being a little further out in the future. The Sun is the most positive card in tarot, brilliant, positive, all about growth. This is a solid yes to whatever you ask tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see here. There's that Knight of Coins again. Your guides want you to know there's an opportunity that is coming in for you. It's just further out in the future. 4 of Wands, that talks about getting married. It talks about making commitments, doors opening, opportunities. So beautiful energy. The Hierophant. Okay, so you have the 2 marriage cards. Many of you may be asking about getting married, asking about making a commitment. Lots of positive energy here. The Hierophant doesn't have to represent marriage. It can also represent going back to school, to kind of change your career, or finding a belief system that resonates with your soul. This talks about making foundational changes, like really laying the foundation for a future. Now, what else? Page of Swords. The Page of Swords talks about someone really watching, or the need for you to pay attention to details. You may need to pay attention to details in some situation you're dealing with, like if you're making a large purchase or something, really paying attention to what you sign. Or this can be someone paying attention to your social media, or you paying attention to someone else's social media. It has the idea of watching behind it. Now, let's take a look at Oracle. We'll start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 5, please. Whatever is in their best benefits. Archangel Zadkiel. All right, Archangel Zadkiel is the archangel that deals with forgiveness. So wherever forgiveness is needed, whether it's for yourself or for someone else, he is here offering his assistance. You can call out to him and he will be there for you. Now, let's see the Page of Swords with Moonology. What is there to add to the Page of Swords here? Don't let your past hold you back. All right, so with regards to this watching, it could be kind of like a watching and waiting energy. Something connected to the past, or you could be watching someone from your past, paying attention to situations from your past, who you went to high school with, really paying attention to that as you get close to that reunion, or whatever your situation is. You're kind of letting your attention drift to something from your past and watching that situation. Don't let it stop you. You've got tons of opportunity here for you. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon on that Knight of Coins. What is there for Queen of the Moon for the Knight of Coins? Self-love. Okay, so there is an opportunity further out in the future. You're going to step into it. Be ready for it. Treat yourself to self-love today, and it'll be easier to step into this transition and really take this opportunity when you get there. So make sure you are taking good care of yourself so that you're ready for that opportunity when you get to it. Now let's see the Hierophant as well. The Darkness. Okay, this is the long night moon. This may have been a long time in the works, or it may be something that is taking a long time to get through. There is the darkness coming out to clarify it, but the good news about the darkness is that the sun rises and the darkness ends and the light shines in, and there's lots of light here. So there are positive foundational changes happening for you. Now, let's see the Four of Wands. That is the marriage card. Lighten your load. All right, so there is a commitment out in front of you that is going to take some of the weight off of your shoulders. It's going to ease things up for you. This is a commitment you're going to be desiring to make, and it's going to make life a little bit easier. So that's a real positive energy there. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was a solid yes to whatever you asked. Healing. All right, the answer to your question is yes, and healing has something to do with it. So whether this is the yes leading to your healing or yes because you're healing, healing is going to play a factor in your answer being yes. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.